Shouldn't have ended right. Yeah, my brother's wife has to do that. My brother's wife's dog, Kona, has that. She just wear a diaper.
Yeah, diaper, yeah.
What
Kona, that was my dog's name, my husky.
Classic,
That was brutally
classic
murdered.
basic dog name. Kona. What's another classic
George.
American family dog name? Jorge.
George. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the pod.
I'll be listening from here. Okay?
The camera's
Ant.
not even on her. She's out.
Ant, please grab a microphone. You have to sit right in the middle.
God bless.
What?
It's fine. It's good.
Give us like 5 minutes.
5 minutes of your time. The red mic.
This is your house.
Ow.
Sitting right next to you. Those are cool pants.
Red or orange? Red.
Did you get new pants?
Red it is.
Those are nice. They're straight.
We're gonna. Thank you. No, I've had them. Okay. All right.
So everyone, Ant, you were just in Spain or New Zealand?
Were you really?
I was just in Madrid,
Dang.
and then I was in Lisbon.
Wait, I didn't.
Just
when was
those
this?
two fine cities.
As if I keep up with your life.
When was this?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Last week.
What?
And then, what's today? Friday? Yeah, this week and last week. I was gone for 9 days. Half of it was in Madrid. Half of it was in Lisbon. It's great. It's really nice over there.
Business or pleasure?
Both. I'd say both.
Just about to say both.
What did you do?
So I got to Madrid, and I went to a party in Madrid. I flew in, and there was like a One Republic, like closing of the tour party. So
Okay,
I tagged along on that, which was fun. Very fun night, and then woke up the next morning extremely hungover and was like, I don't want to eat anything. And I'm just like walking around Madrid and kind of rejecting any food my way. And then finally I was like, okay, I'm going to have some guacamole at a Mexican restaurant in Madrid.
Thank God.
Impossible.
Thank
Had some
God.
guacamole and then woke up at 3 a.m. with gnarly food poisoning.
No,
way.
Yeah.
That's why you look extra skinny.
Yeah, I lost like probably 8 or 10 pounds.
Are you kidding me?
You noticed?
There's no way it was free.
Well, I think I noticed because your face is shaved. So maybe it was that.
Well, I shaved my mustache.
Yeah, that's
probably
probably it.
But no. I really did lose probably like 10 pounds, which is 10 pounds. If you don't know me,
Yeah.
I can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got food poisoning, like pretty gnarly.
Out of both ends at the same time?
It started with the top end. And
The top end.
and then that
Nose.
stopped. Yeah,
Jeez.
it was. I don't throw up very often. Probably like once every
That's literally the worst.
like 7 years or something. And
Oh.
yeah,
It
I
just came.
do this thing where Joe knows. When I throw up, I like scream. Like it's like a war cry. And I lost my voice for like 3 days. Like I could barely talk.
It's because it's like from the bottom.
Oh, it comes
The
from
bottom of your entire.
it comes
diaphragm.
from hell. Is
Yeah.
where it comes
Yeah,
from.
honestly.
And
like,
it's acidic, too.
It's a war cry of just bile and saliva. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
I swear that's what Joe said he did as well. Does he do that?
Joey?
Yeah.
He's thrown up, I think, once in his life.
And one of them was here.
Once or twice. He's only done it.
So Joe has not thrown up very many times, but he is like the main person who's seen me throw up.
A
Like
handful of times.
well, yeah. Like I've probably thrown up in my 20s. I've probably thrown up 3 times. Joe's been there for 2 of them, and Joe hates throw up more than anything. But
Yep.
if there's anyone he wants to see throw up,
you.
it's me, because he thinks it's an involuntary scream.
It's me. Was he laughing? Would he laugh when he threw up? Joey?
Yeah. Oh, dying, which makes me laugh.
The demon.
Yeah.
The demon inside me.
Damn, I did not know that about you. I haven't heard from you while you're on your trip, so I didn't know.
Yeah, it was pretty
happening.
gnarly. I haven't told Joe either. I've been waiting. Well, what I really want to do is have Joe and Seppi, who was there when I was throwing up. I want them to kind of connect.
You witnessed
on
it. You witnessed it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Seppi was on this. Seppi?
Yeah.
Seppi, you have questions?
Questions for you?
So yeah,
Questions?
That's it.
How did you know it was the guacamole when you think about it? You know, when you get food poisoning and you think about the specific
because I was hungover
Mhm.
and I wasn't eating, and then I ate that one thing,
But what'd you eat before the day before?
like barely anything. I don't know.
I swear it's usually from the day before. I don't know. I've only had food poisoning one time.
I mean, technically it was. It was probably 12 hours before.
Oh, okay.
Damn, dude.
Damn, dude.
I'll get it sometimes when I was either had food or hungover. I had this protocol where I would I could feel it in my body and start to get the cold sweats, and I'm like, I got to do it, and I would just stick the finger down your throat and just to start the process.
Yeah, it's
So
smart.
for me, it was just like I'm in control.
Yeah,
The worst thing
you
is
get ahead of it.
the worst thing is it for just to come out, and it's just like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was pretty emergency. Like,
You had to run to the toilet.
yeah.
Como se dice
I
el
was like, it's
baño
coming. Gotta go.
in Spain?
The baño
Yeah.
in Spain.
Which literally translates to the bathroom.
The bathroom.
I
do hate that. I try to avoid throwing up at all costs. But I'm with you, Dante.
not fun.
You have to force yourself to do it.
You got to do it. I had this thing when I was back in my earlier years when I would hold in my poop for 2 weeks straight.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I would go, I would use literally 2 rolls of toilet paper and just clean for like an hour. It was an issue.
Dry toilet paper.
Dry.
Yeah.
And wet ones. So you wet the
Quote
tissue
unquote
paper.
wet ones.
You wet the tissue paper.
in the sink next to you.
Yeah. Or the
Like-
toilet.
This was pre.
Or utilize the
This
toilet
was
water.
pre Kirkland flushable wipes.
Yeah, this is pre-flushable wipes.
You would use the toilet paper to dress the wound.
Yeah. But
None of it ended up in the toilet. It would just end up just
Yeah.
going.
I heard that if you hold in your poop long enough, once again, this is like 10, 11 years old, 9, 8, 12 maybe. If you hold in your poop long enough, you will possibly throw it up if you just hold it in for too long.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
There's no way.
I just remember hearing
I
that
don't
as a
think
little
that's
kid.
true.
And then I remember being like, oh no, I don't want to throw up poop, so I better
That's
just...
like a South Park
But hold
episode.
on. Let's go back to.
I think it might be thing. Look it up.
Let's go back
Seppi,
to
look that up.
why. Yeah.
You look that up.
Let's go back to why you were holding your poop for 2 weeks.
I think we've talked about this in multiple pods, but
I've also told this to a lot of people.
about me or
Just
you?
like the particle thing.
Poop. Yeah, I think me and you might have talked about. Yeah, it's a long mess. It's a cleanup that takes a long time. This is when I was young. The time I'd have to get just butt naked. I have to shower immediately after. The time it takes, I'd be like cramping in my lats trying to just wipe so many times.
So you're just like, you know what?
Monkey
I'm
mode.
done with this.
Yes.
We're gonna be on a 2-week schedule from now on.
Yep. And then I would once again. This isn't now. This is when I was a little kid. I would hold it in so bad that I would literally shit myself and be like, oh, I guess it's time to go.
How did you last for 2 weeks though?
I don't know. I don't remember how I did that, but it was so painful, and I would have to chug Citrasil, this like laxative, to try to get it out of my system.
And like your mom knew you were doing this?
Yeah.
So it got to a point where like you were trying to hold it in, and then eventually you're like, okay, it needs to come out.
I don't want
now.
to throw up my poop from the rumors that I would hear when I was a little kid.
That's priority number one.
That's priority number one. It would be in a lot of pain, and then I couldn't do sports or activities. I'm like, I'm in so much pain, like something needs to come out of my body, and then I would just chug Citrasil.
So
And then restart the process.
This would get restarted though. That's
Restart, and I would hold it in again. Yeah.
Because I get like, okay, like first
Wow.
time around, okay, this whole cleaning up thing is a little too much. It's not making sense for me. I'm just gonna hold it in as long as I can. And then you go through all this agony, and you can't play sports because you're an active guy. You want to play sports, and then you're like, okay, now it can't come out. So you take the laxative, and you're like, okay, finally it's out.
Mm-hmm.
Peppered in there is a couple rumors about you throwing up shit.
Yeah.
And then you're like, All right, boys.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
Yes.
That's where the
We
logic
begin-
doesn't
Yes.
make sense.
We begin
It
today.
begins again. Yeah.
Calling you out.
It
Like,
was
why?
it was just the cleaning process of it. Just like
So that's the
just-
ultimate evil.
It was the ultimate. I did not want to clean all that shit. You know.
All of that after 2 weeks. Just the most,
God. It's just so
decrepit
bad.
Once again,
situation
It's just
in there.
so bad.
It's not
the
now.
cleaning process
Just
is
so scared.
It's just
Back then,
it's just so bad.
I'd be rollerblading, and I would
bad.
feel it. And I'm like, oh, I just shit myself, and would throw away my long johns or whatever I was wearing as underwear.
Long john.
I would throw them in the toilet, flush
This
them
when
down
you
the
lived in
toilet,
Alaska,
and then continue on rollerblading in Alaska.
wearing long johns. Southern California.
Throw away my johns, literally throw them in the toilet and flush them.
No.
Yeah. And then I'm like, all right, this is, yeah.
Wait, so how many times was it? Did you just completely screw up your toilet then by flushing your?
So if I would poop my pants at my house as a little kid, I would just toss them in like the garbage can.
Oh, okay, so this wasn't at your.
This is when I was out and about,
God bless
rollerblading
you.
with friends. Yeah.
For doing that.
Yeah.
God bless you. But if you're on the streets,
Yeah.
if you're in a public
If I'm in
bathroom,
a public bathroom, they're
then
going
you're
in the
going
toilet.
to wreak havoc
Yeah.
on Mission Viejo's plumbing.
Yeah.
So I'm imagining like
The maintenance
lake
calls.
fields, the lake baseball fields, and some guys just
That's
in there
why.
like, God,
Dang it.
Oh,
That's
he's
the
back
reason
again.
it's flooding.
these homeless guys are flushing
He's back
their long
again.
johns in here. It's just a little Ecuadorian kid.
Long John guy's back.
Yeah.
We got a day, boys.
Oh my gosh. But yes, you were right. The poop particles, the peeing situation, which you were on that podcast when we talked about my peeing situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was part of that one.
But it's a bummer. You guys don't have any like icks or any gross things as kids or now or
nothing
back
like
then,
that. Don.
That is
Nothing like that.
nothing like that. That is
No.
honestly, that's probably your mom's fault.
Poor Maria.
she probably felt so bad for
It
me.
was her first
so
son.
I don't know. Yeah, you
First
were the first
son.
one, so you can't
Yeah.
blame yourself.
She let me do it.
I don't know what she could possibly do to convince a 12-year-old to do
I know,
those
to
things.
do that.
So
But no, that whole pooping myself thing I got over that around 12.
yeah, once you got into 7th
Once I got
grade,
into
you
7th
came
grade.
around.
And I started
So
wearing
many-
boxers and not
Once
whitey
you
tights.
started using Axe body spray in the locker room,
Yep. And then
like I gotta change.
but then the pooping, the naked pooping to then immediately showering was still in play till about,
See, that makes
19,
sense.
20 years old.
That is more so. That makes sense.
Like no articles of clothing touching me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't believe we're saying it, but that makes more
that
sense.
makes
Can't believe
way
we're
more
saying
sense.
it. But
To me,
yeah,
it does.
boot camp slapped if I had anything left in me, it slapped it out of me. So, because you have to just poop in front of people with it. Everyone's
Yeah.
watching you
Where is this?
in boot camp.
Oh, okay.
So,
I was like, this is 7th grade.
When he was 23 years old.
23 years old. Yeah. Like, well, all
And
right.
everyone's that is fascinating.
So he went from 2-week schedule
Yeah.
to whatever the hell that was after that, the peeing
Mhm.
on yourself thing.
Yep. That lasted for a
And
while.
then, yeah,
exposure.
Pooping
Navy
naked.
boot camp.
Yeah, pooping naked. And then the pooping naked thing kind of went away, like my early 20s.
Mhm.
And then,
Pooping naked is fine.
yeah. But
That's fine.
I think, yeah, once I got my first girlfriend in high school, I think the whole pooping naked thing went away. And then, because I just felt weird doing it. Like, I need to
1 second.
get
Was
over
she
this.
watching you?
No.
Derobing.
But then
You
the
could
thing
still-
that got me was like, I wasn't good with pooping in front of people, and I wasn't good with people talking to me while I pooped.
I don't think anybody is, to be honest.
So I was like,
That's
don't talk to me,
normal,
don't
Doc.
talk to me. Well, I think my whole family loves talking while they poop. Like they're very very chill. Joey
whole-
likes to leave the door open.
Your whole family, like,
Mm.
okay, there's you, Joe, Talia. Does she
My
like?
whole family.
Yeah, my whole family. Brother and sister. Yeah, they don't mind. They always keep the door cracked. They're talking. I'm like, freaking.
I can do that. I don't mind that. But yeah.
But I did that was the final boss of what I had to get over in boot camp is the witnessing of the poop and then
wait, the witnessing of the poop
people witnessing me poop.
because they make you poop like
In a
in
open-
public.
You're sitting. Imagine I'm sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
And I'm looking straight, and there's a line of 20 guys in front of you, all watching you, waiting for you to finish because they're
And you're
trying to go
just
poop.
locked
And I was
eyes.
like, and then like grabbing the toilet paper and like
they don't have any.
wiping.
There's only one.
there would be like 5 to 6 stalls open, and then like there's like 200 guys in a. And it was like the beginning stages of boot camp where like you got to go, like everyone's got to go, and they're rushing
Yeah.
you. So it's like, all right, line up, do what you got to do. And I'm like, I have to shit, I have to poop, and everyone's open door, everyone's lined up, and the stall they're gonna use. So you're just wiping. People are talking, laughing.
So
That was my
mentally,
nightmare.
when you're going
And I'm
into
like,
boot
okay,
camp,
this is it.
when you're going into boot camp, people probably have all sorts of thoughts and feelings and everything like that. Was the pooping thing like? Were you nervous about it?
Very nervous. Very
That would
nervous.
be probably my top as well.
Extremely nervous. The showers weren't. I mean, they herd you into a shower. I do remember this. There's like it seemed. I think there was like 30 plus 50 guys in one little small shower, and then you just like hold your loofah up, and they're like, all right, raise your loofah in the air. I could be getting this a little bit wrong. Like, all right, dig it, wipe your butt, and they like make sure you bend over, wipe your butt, and you have to like get in your butthole, like
Why?
butt crack. They want you to be clean and not smelly. Because you've been walking.
There's no way.
Because the beginning of boot camp,
They give you a government issued loofah and then make sure you do that just to make sure you're clean.
That sounds
because
like a-
you've been
Why can't
running,
they just trust that you're gonna wipe your
'Cause
ass?
you've
And if
been-
you're not gonna wipe your ass,
No, you've been running around. Your head shaved. You're stressed. People are crying. You've been pooping and on the go, and then they're like, "All right, this is how we do it. I know you're all sweaty and dirty. All right, let's get in the shower. This is how I want you to clean yourself. Like, make sure you guys are clean." And it was like, raise your loofah up. All right, bend over. Let's see it. And then
a group of 50 guys just
Yeah.
raising their hands up at the same time.
yeah, all naked in the shower.
sir, yes, sir.
It kind of sounds like the little. What would he be? A general? It's just kind of a little
general?
freak or something.
Yeah.
Guys running you.
The drill
I don't know.
sergeant.
Yeah.
But after that, like
Hands
it's like
up, boys.
it's a thing. Everyone gets pink eye. So everyone gets pink eye.
Oh, so maybe that's why they make.
I
them
think
do
it starts with that. I mean, just being dirty in general and eating food in a hurry, and then maybe the loofah situation. But yeah, bunch of people, about half the boot camp gets pink eye, and then the rest of everyone, it just spreads, and everyone has pink eye.
double pink eye.
Double pink eye. And then I was like, I've never got pink eye. I'm not going to get it. And I got pink eye. And I couldn't believe it. And
What do they do
the
for
way
you?
to get over it, so you can't go to medical. If this is all things I remember. I don't know if it's changed now. You can't go to medical because they might be like, all right, you got to be on meds, or you can't be around the group and you get rolled or something. So it's kind of like, just don't talk about it. Try to make it look nice. And then we all did this, is you get a bunch of hand sanitizer, because I had hand sanitizer when the drill instructors are watching. Fill it up with your hand, and then you just blink. And you're blinking, putting the hand sanitizer in your eye.
And it worked.
It went away.
No way.
Yeah, went away.
Wow.
I don't know if it was placebo, but everyone did it, and mine went away like in a day or two after that.
How did?
And then it happened in my next eye, and then I did that, and it went away.
Who
Maybe
was
it's
the
just like
first one to start that.
I don't know.
little-
But it's a big thing. You don't want it to get too out of hand. If what I remember, I was 23.
That's
so
insane.
I could be getting some of these things wrong, but I do remember everyone blinking in hand sanitizer and screaming.
Somebody must have told them how to do that, right? There's no way it was just like a.
No, I'm sure it was a thing. I'm sure it was a pass down, maybe.
Pass down, yeah.
You know, who knows?
When you get the pink eye.
Or maybe
Yeah.
one of the instructors.
Someone whispering
says-
in your ear
yeah.
as you're walking in. Hey, buddy.
When you get the pink eye.
take this like on a little card.
Have you guys got pink eye?
Yeah.
You
I
have.
think so.
Yeah, I got pink eye.
One of my cousin's kids is notorious for giving everyone pink eye. It was like a problem for a while.
Wow.
It's like if they stay at your house, it's like,
You get
Someone's
pink eye.
got to watch him wipe his ass.
yeah.
Or just wash his hands
Yeah.
after.
It was it was terrible. Silent.
Well, the thing, yeah.
It
The thing
was
is,
sad.
Someone's got to keep an eye on that guy.
It was a little girl, 3 little girls,
Oh.
just freaking decrepit little gremlins.
Well, someone's not wiping their ass.
I know that's what,
That's what we're learning.
Don't even get me started.
Actually, no. I take that back. They did the whole wipe their ass thing, and they still pink eye still went rampant through the.
Well, I'm thinking maybe.
true.
I'm thinking maybe
So
that
I think it makes it worse.
we did that and then we washed our face with our loofah. So maybe it could be something.
sorry.
else.
Okay.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, guys. This is getting really exciting for me.
Ant goes to the shower, gets the loofah. All right, I gotta get out of here.
Wait, and then they'd make you put it in your eyes?
You just have to wash your face, and so I think that might have been it.
Why wouldn't you wash your face first
I don't
and
know.
then do that?
I can't remember. I just kind of remember being the butt wipe being like the first protocol, if I remember correctly. And it was a rush. It was like 30 seconds. It was like butt, armpits,
The
freaking
scarring. the most
genitalia,
scarring. Genitalia.
face, neck, chest.
Oh my god, dude! I can't believe you did that. That's
Yeah.
terrible. Why would you do that?
Could you do that right now?
No way.
What if we went to
don't-
war and there was a draft?
I've thought about that a lot actually, and I don't know what would I be. You know, like there's no way I could
You could be in the band on the front lines.
like a Civil War
Yeah.
band.
Be in the band.
Me and
I think Joey
who-
said that in one of the podcasts. I can't remember. I think he said be in the band getting killed first. I can't remember if he said that or
Is
not.
the jester of the war walking in
Yeah.
Hello. Against your own country. Just people from different states.
No, you could
I
be
really
anything,
don't
man.
know.
You could do. Well, what would you want to do? Navy, Marines, Army, Coast Guard, Air
Nothing
Force.
on a boat.
Nothing on a
That's for
boat.
sure.
Okay, so Army or Marines.
Yeah.
Well, Marines you can go end up on a boat, so I would say Army.
Yeah, I guess.
Army for sure.
Army.
Air Force you could end up on a boat as well.
I can shoot stuff,
Okay.
but
Humans.
human beings. I think I could be more of a. I've always imagined myself as a general of sorts. Or like the guy who's
a general.
the guy who's behind the scenes
Mhm.
that doesn't have to actually face anything.
Yeah, behind front lines.
Because I would imagine those are the ones that are kind of insane and want to be there. You know.
Oh, so you would want to be a general that's like, you're fiending for war, but you have to let the men.
I would, yeah.
Fight
like
it
I'm
out.
I think I'm too mentally weak and small. I'd probably get injured, honestly.
Oh,
number one.
gotcha. But you'd want to direct the battalion.
But I think I could put my brain to use back at headquarters.
Headquarters. You demand them buy you a horse.
Yeah.
You're sitting on a horseback on the base.
Colonel Mustard or whatever his name. No, Colonel Mustard is the clue guy. Who's the one? Who's the one?
Benedict?
Who's the bad one
The guy the treasonous one?
in the Civil War? Colonel.
The bad one, I can't remember.
We'd
Jackson?
have to look. I forget. But yeah, just on a white horse
A white horse.
in 2025.
long hair.
Long,
Long fake hair.
You know the hat where like one side is up, it's like
Yeah.
a cowboy hat, but one
Yeah.
is up.
You have a sword.
Sorry. And then I have to go sit at the desk and I have to like
Yeah.
sneak in and sit down. My sword's hitting everything I have to put on the table. Sorry, typing.
Do you have a handkerchief? You keep sneezing.
On a typewriter instead of a computer.
Yeah, that's your thing as a general. You just bring in all like Civil War reenactments. Like, this is how he likes to conduct war.
See, we gotta trust him.
It's
Sending-
working. We're winning.
Sending a pigeon to the front line. We have to plan ahead. Is that how? Aren't I out of the range if there was a draft, or am I in it?
I don't know. This just a part of me says 30. Weirdly says 35.
Yeah. What
I
about
don't know
if one
why.
of my eyes is weaker than the other?
I mean,
That's
if
a-
we were in
that's a
legit
problem,
all-out
isn't it?
war, I think that stuff, unless you were like blind,
Yeah, I'm screwed. Huh?
but then I'm just like, maybe they're just like, all right, here's glasses, here's some contacts.
Good luck.
We need men.
oh god.
We need bodies.
Now you know what would happen to me is I would be like trying to figure out the other, like if it was like those are the whatever state that would be. Is this a Civil War or a World War? A world.
What do you? It could be anything. I was thinking World War.
Yeah,
but
world. I would
Civil War.
I'd be trying. I'd be
Yeah,
trying
there
like
would be a
us
draft for a
versus
Civil War. I don't think.
Yeah, true. Us. I'd be trying to figure out the other people way too much.
That's
Like,
great.
I kind
That's
of
you're
have a
thinking
problem
that.
with that. I'd be like,
That's
really
fantastic.
trying to
You're thinking that.
Get back in. We're talking about the Civil War.
Yeah, Ant. We're talking about Civil Wars. Pretty great.
Hell yeah.
Like I
Let's
would,
go.
what I'd be like is like, I just feel. I would keep repeating myself and say, I just feel bad. They're just people over there, and they're just living. I wonder what it's like living over there. And then everybody be annoyed with me. That's what I do all the time, anyways. Like, we're just here to kill them. And I'd be like, no, but come on, you never know what they'd be like. We should look at him. And I'd just be annoying. They'd probably kill me before we even got too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which side would you be on?
The red or the blue side?
Yeah. Which one?
Civil War.
Oh, Civil War. Oh,
Yeah,
it was
it's-
kind of red v blue, wasn't it?
Well, it was what? It was the South versus the North, abolishment.
The Yankees
we would all
versus
be on the
rebels.
right. We'd all be on the right side.
Which side is that?
The good one. What was the which
Which
one
one
was
is
the
the good
good
one?
one? Not the
The
racist
Yankees or the
one.
rebels?
The non-racist one.
The Yankees or the rebels?
The less
Baseball-
racist ones.
The less racist one. The one with Lincoln is the one we'd be on.
The Yankees.
Cheers. Cheers.
That's
Just
where
want to make that
basically-
clear.
Just want to make that clear for our fans.
Yeah.
Who was the general? Jake was asking who the general was that was the bad one in the Civil War.
You know the one that was
One
like-
of them.
Robert E. Lee.
Yes. I said Colonel Mustard, who's the Clue, the guy from Clue, the board game. Colonel Mustard
don't
with
know.
the candlestick.
And you thought he was the.
I was like,
you
that's
thought he was the rebel.
That's
general?
the rebel general, Colonel Mustard. I'm like, oh Jesus, that's so embarrassing.
So and I just asked Jake what he would be if it was a draft, and he said he would like to be a general and not be on a boat.
What do you think?
And then
It's just a really stupid answer.
so he wants to be an army.
Hey, so what do you think?
so what do you think about that?
So when you graduate from college, what do you want to do? Well,
Be a general not on a
I
boat.
don't want to be a. I don't want to work at a grocery store, but I would like to be the CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
I can tell you one thing. I don't want to be on a boat.
I want to be a general, and then you said, but I'm gonna have a hard time finding out who's the enemy and who's not. You said you'd have a hard time.
No, I said I would be annoyed. I would be like watching them, and I would be like trying to figure out like their daily, like for example, when you go to Spain and you're like, wow, these people just live here all the time. They're just doing normal stuff. They have to go to the dentist
Yeah.
sometimes, and you're like, how would I? That's what I would be doing from like headquarters.
Mhm.
So you'd be.
I'd be trying to figure them out, like their life, because I'd be like, yeah, this is terrible. We can't do this.
Is
Then
is
I'd
that a
probably get
position that in the military that you can sign up for? Like what's that
Headquarters-
position called?
Headquarters sympathize.
Yeah,
You'd be
exactly.
HR.
The empath,
General of HR.
general of HR
He would
and
be
troops. First order of business, getting rid of that loofah situation.
General of boot
Yeah.
camp.
We'll combat the spread of
First
pink
things
eye.
first. We need to get rid of this pink eye epidemic.
That's
And
number one. Number
we
two-
think we know why.
We think we know why. It's that guy.
Yeah.
It's Dante over there.
Closed stalls in boot camp. No peeking.
Close on. No peeking.
We're getting rid of government issued loofahs. We're
Flushable
getting rid of
wipes.
those.
just getting shipped in boxes.
Yeah, that's waste, fraud and abuse.
Here you go. This says we spent $300 million on loofahs last year for the Navy SEALs. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, okay. What position would you be?
Me?
Yeah, in this role play. We already know.
If we're being
Don would be.
drafted and you had to go and you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
35 is the draft age, so there's still time. They're
There is
like,
still
all right,
time,
hey,
yeah,
we
still
can
a
get
couple
you
years.
Ant for. We got Air Force, Space Force, Army, Coast Guard,
Space
Navy,
Force is an option? I couldn't do
Marines,
I forgot about Space Force. That's a good one.
and then they let
I
you.
don't know. Okay. Well, okay. am I fighting for a cause I believe in or no?
Let's just say it's one of our quote. Let's just say, okay, for this example,
Yeah.
one of our current day countries that we are calling not on our side, not totally on our side. So let's just say an Iran or a Russia or a China or a North Korea. Let's just say those that they either try to invade us and kill 100,000 people.
If they're trying to invade,
And then we want to invade them, yet they're attacking us. So they need like all the forces at home and they need forces to go overseas. So it's like draft. What do you want to be? You have a good eyesight. You have no problems with your knees or feet. They're like, Aunt, you have a college degree, so you can go officer or you can enlist. And
That's
we'll
what I was
allow
saying.
you to pick whatever you want to do. We just need bodies. What
That's what I
job do
was
you
saying.
want? And what branch?
That's what I was saying. The officer thing.
So Jake wants to be an officer general.
Officer of the law.
But specifically job. Like you'd have to pick a job. I don't think you could.
I don't know. I've never thought about this. That's hard.
You could think of it. I mean, we got all the time in the world. This thing's rolling.
If you wait long enough, you'll be past 35. It won't matter.
Yeah, let me get back to me on that.
I'd say if it was for like a cause I didn't believe in, and it was like, yeah, you have to be drafted, but the government signing us up for this bullshit war, and I'm like, what did these people do to us, kind of a thing? I don't know. Maybe some kind of like engineering job.
Okay.
Just
What
be
about
like,
HR?
oh, I can
HR work.
We are hiring
Work
an
under
HR.
Jake.
payroll.
Payroll.
If not, I don't know.
If it was a not good cause.
Yeah, then like electrician.
They attacked
you know?
Mission Viejo, and let's just say Huck was injured
Then that is a good
from
cause.
shrapnel.
I really don't. This is a very limited. I know quite a bit about like Navy SEAL stuff because of you, and I know I definitely don't want to do that. So I don't know. Maybe like keep our shore safe. Let's go with the Coast Guard.
You be Coast Guard.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't. It seems safer.
You could
I don't
probably
wanna
surf
die.
Sometimes.
What if they're like, no, you're too late. You were late in the draft. Coast Guard's taken up. Too many people are going Coast Guard.
Hey,
You have to
Coast
go
Guard's
Army,
taking
I
over.
Marine,
literally.
Navy,
I have
Air
no.
Force
I have
to take it to the enemy.
You would like Air Force, probably,
Navy.
don't you?
I would
Navy?
say. I'd say Navy.
So you want to be on a boat.
No, I don't want to be on a boat. That sounds like that
Yeah.
sounds
Imagine
horrible.
getting exploded
Army
on a boat.
Army
That's
then.
exactly what I said.
Army.
Navy,
Jake said Army.
yeah.
Army.
So Army, you just want to be a normal infantry guy.
I have such little
Like
information of
the little character.
Little soldier.
That's what we want to be.
yeah.
yeah.
Marines get sent in first a lot of times, right? Is that right?
There's different protocols for who's getting sent in depending on the magnitude of the war. But yeah, usually if you're infantry, Marine, infantry, Army,
Yeah.
that's what they're there for.
Yep. Bodies.
Get them in.
I don't want to be one of those bodies.
Body audio.
So you'd want to go Special Forces.
What does that mean?
Maybe, I don't know.
That could be
How do
Green
you-
Beret. That can be Marine Raider, Marine Recon,
Okay.
Navy SEAL, Navy SWIC,
Okay,
Air Force PJ.
how would we want to
Air Force
do
what?
PJ.
Oh,
Army? That would be Delta, right? Delta Force.
Delta would no. You couldn't try out for Delta immediately. You'd have to go Green Beret, which is Special Forces Army, or you'd have to go Ranger, which is also Army, a tier 2 of the Army.
Okay, so me and Jake want to do Delta Force. How do you think we do?
we've decided.
You can't just try out for Delta Force.
Okay,
That's
okay.
Like you need to be in the you need to be in the Army for
sorry,
like
Ranger,
6 years.
Ranger. How do we do?
You do fine, probably.
What does that entail?
Jake would have to hit some little bit more running and cardio for sure.
Really?
You'd probably have to gain some weight.
I can do that. Just make sure I don't
You
get
guys
food poisoning.
You guys are chilling.
Stay away from the guacamole.
What makes you? Yeah, there you go.
Ranger,
I need the guacamole. You need to stay away from it.
So what do
I'd
you
have to go
but hold
down
on.
in size apparently.
what do you do that makes you gain weight? And I'll start doing that.
Anxiety medication.
Hand it over, baby. Hand it over.
And cookies,
All right.
sugar.
Anything else I should put in my
Mostly
cocktail?
mostly sugar. At CVS, picking up your anxiety medication and just a bag of,
A bag of
Chips
cookies.
Ahoy,
Is that it?
mashing them together
Yeah, exactly.
in like cereal.
making ice cream, pounding it, grinding it.
And then you just have to eat some.
What do you mean I have to run more? You son of a bitch.
Rangers, it's a short school. It's intense, and it's very intense.
So it's
physically
mostly
demanding Army school.
okay.
It's like RASP. It's called RASP.
But
Ranger Assessment
is
Selection
that different
Program.
than the Green Beret school?
Green Beret is more of a profession. I don't want to say Rangers aren't professional, but it's more of a long, like 1 to 2 year long. Like you learn a language, you go to a 6 months long school.
What we'd want.
You get more like
Yeah.
you get
Okay.
vehicle interdiction training.
wanna do
It's
that one.
very,
We'd want that. We'd like to do that.
very more of an older type, 30s kind of
Sophisticated.
guys kind of go there, and they
Do they
Very
take sign
professional.
language as a second language?
I'm sure they do. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's sign language speakers abroad,
Could be your in.
Yeah.
but you only know American Sign Language.
That's true.
Green Berets are big on.
That
They're
is
big
true.
on their training is really. They become professionals of enveloping themselves in the country they're in and create like teaching the soldiers, knowing the dialect, knowing the culture, and then like training up a town to then go fight. That's like kind of like their specialty.
That's Green
Now,
Berets.
that's Green Berets' main. That's kind of like what they're best at. They obviously can do everything. Marines and or SEALs and infantry do. They're really good at it. But that's kind of like their main bread and butter. So they get sent on like very experienced, like 8 to
Imagine me and
15
Jake.
man teams, and they go do deployments like that.
Imagine me and Jake going into a town of deaf people.
Instantly talking to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello. Oh. Shit.
No,
Complete
by this time
silence.
we're fluent. By this time we've been trained.
It's complete silence, but then we find out there's something.
We already know their
hunting-
dialect.
This sounds like a movie where somebody would be hunting them at night, but everything's silent. So we go in as the Green Berets and we're teaching them, and then there's like a what's that word? Not a fairy tale, a wives' tale. Something hunts the death camp, the death camp at night in the Green Beret fantasy, and somehow we found ourselves in there.
Yeah, we would kill it.
But we wouldn't know it's American Sign Language. And what if they're like
We would know their dialect. We would know their sign language dialect through training.
Through training.
That part would be already figured out.
Through training
So
and
we
X's.
would go in there and we would have to
So we would
motivate
know.
their town to be
to
killers.
fight this foreign
exactly
body?
Yeah,
I had this thing happen to me.
That'd be terrifying.
we'd be really good.
There was a World War III scenario we did in another country. It was a training mission, and they hire thousands of actors to be a part of this.
What?
Yeah. So it's like all the countries are there.
Are they hearing?
Yeah.
Never mind. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. And a lot of them
Deaf,
are
all deaf.
speaking like foreign languages. They hire like legit actors, and the actors go to the barracks every night. They sleep and they wake up and they live their life in the town as you go and
No way.
yeah. And you go to a coffee shop and there's computers and there's a scenario that all the countries are. It's a World War III scenario, and we just played a minute small part as our little SEAL unit. It was like I remember being like. I was a new guy, so I was like really nervous. I didn't want to screw anything up. And sometimes you just want to go outside. And I'm like, all right. I was with my older guy, and I'm like, all right, we're just going to walk around and, do like a pattern of life, like pretend like we're normal and walk around and just get fresh air. All the actors are outside. They know. And then one of them immediately comes up to me and starts like, oh, the black and like starts speaking German. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to fuck this up. Because if they find out we're like Americans in a house over there, we're dead. They're gonna come after us, and it's gonna be on me. So I just do this, and I was like, and I pretend to do sign language to the actor, as in I don't speak. I'm
The
deaf.
fake German actor in the fake World War III scenario.
But they're also actors and they know it's fake, so they're like,
Yeah,
they're
know
like,
I'm-
oh, I guess we'll let this guy go. He's really trying.
Yeah. I mean, some of them might not know. I think they don't give maybe the actors too much. They're like, oh, he could be an actor
That
too.
is so scary.
And I just started pretending like I don't speak. I do sign language. And I was just like, And my buddy next to me, I think it was Brandon. There was Hawk. I think Hawk was there with me. And he just looks at me.
What the hell's wrong with
Oh
you?
my god!
But hey, man,
That's
I
a
kept it
scary.
together.
So like nobody would break character. So that scares me. Like
It
you
was a
can't be like,
weird-
eventually, you're like, okay, like time out.
I'm sure there's a safe word. I think there's a safe word for sure. Because then
Okay.
you get shot at, and then people. For the scenario, we got found out our building, and then
It would
they
be
came invaded the town, and we kind of held a little stand up, and then we had like 10 knife kills or something like that. It was really funny, really great.
It would be so fun to
Knife
just
kills.
be
Quote, unquote.
a saboteur of that. Just not be on anyone's side
Just
and just
escalating.
trying to
Cause
screw
chaos.
up, just cause chaos and
Well,
just
yeah.
try to screw
Burn a car.
Just,
Right.
yeah, exactly. And like,
Trying to frame other countries.
Yeah.
in-
not be
in
on
your fake
anyone's
small
side.
town.
Just wasting as much government funds as
Yeah, yeah.
possible.
You go rogue.
Yeah,
Sprinting
exactly.
around in the alleyways. They barely see you. There he goes.
Oh my gosh. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. If we were allowed to, I mean, some people took it as like went rogue and started like going after like tanks and just doing their own thing. Because like, we're here, that's a bad tank. Let's go after them.
Oh, like
But what do you mean
the
go
American
after it?
team?
Like you have a role to play. Like you're given a script and you're just like, hey, these are your parameters. This is what's going on in the war. This is what's going on in your town. You're an element, and this may or may not happen within the next day or two. And you need to be prepared for this. So it's like a very like, it's scripted, but it's also there's some wiggle room. But yeah,
Is there like cameras?
you get
everywhere?
bored. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds boring.
It's cold, and you just sit in a house and you're waiting for like when it's your part to act.
Where was this? Irvine?
It's Lake Forest.
Irvine.
This is
I don't
the
think it's a
hangars in
big.
Irvine.
Yeah, it's not a big. I don't. Once again, I'm not saying this to be like, ooh, secret. I can't say the country, but I don't know if this is like a, if
it
it's
is
like a
secret.
hush hush, reenactment for training.
Yeah.
So I'm just not gonna say the country.
Yeah.
So
But I'm not saying that to like be like cool. Oh, no one can know. I'm sure you can Google it and know.
Yeah.
So it could be in Irvine.
But in case freaking General Mattis watches this, and
Sorry, General Mattis. You'll have to speak to General Schmidt in HR.
In case General Mustard
Yeah.
is in on
General Mustard is in on the
I
fake
doubt
scenario.
it is a thing. I'm sure I could say it. I just, if there's any percent that I shouldn't be saying it, then I just want to say the country.
That sounds scary to me.
That's honorable of you. Thank you.
Very honorable. It would be like saying like, oh yeah, we did this World War III enactment in Camp Pendleton. Like it's something.
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's not a secret thing
Yeah.
base, but anywho, that was a long time
I'm
ago.
imagining like a director walking around and he's like telling you guys when to get ready. Like everyone is in character, but there's like this really flamboyant, extravagant director that is playing.
Has a freaking clap.
SEAL teams.
SEAL team, where are you?
Where are you? It's Kevin Clark.
Kevin Clark. You guys got any tanks? Oh, no tanks for you? Okay.
tanks.
Get back in the house.
No, there's a really bossy lady. You know the lady who's like always on the headset.
Yeah.
One of those, that's who it would be.
Yeah.
And she'd be, where is that? And she's just screaming at everyone, but everybody's in character and they're all speaking. Was it only German?
Different languages, but I think a lot of the actors were German.
Sort of a utopia, a melting pot of cultures.
A melting pot for sure. But most of them are allied countries were doing this scenario.
Well, I'm sure they all are.
So you're talking to airplanes.
You're not gonna
and fighter
role play
jets of
with your
different
enemy.
countries, and you're getting to learn how they speak and how they talk.
Oh,
so.
you guys were all doing it at the same time.
Yeah, it was a World War III scenario.
Oh, whoa!
So yeah,
It's like a video game.
yeah, it was really cool. You had little laser tag. I can't remember the names of them, but they're basically like laser tag vests. To when you set up your gun and when you hit the trigger, it goes shoots blanks, and then it will hit your vest and say killed, right arm, left leg,
Oh, whoa!
right
no
leg,
way.
tourniquet, headshot, you're
Were they
killed.
pretty accurate? Like,
It sounds like
Some
so
gun-
much fun.
Yes, some of them you have to
How do
sight
we
them
do
in.
It sounds like a blast.
It is
how
a
do we
blast.
get our
But
hands on some
when
of
you're
those?
doing it, it's stressful because you just
Did you
don't
ever
want to
get
screw
killed
anything
in
up.
one of those?
I'm sure I did. In training, we use those too. It's so
I know in
training.
training, but like in the big simulation ones when you're like
Yeah, I think
out for days.
yeah, when it was like our time for like our town to be taken by the enemy country, we all had to die, but we like stuck it out to the very end, and yeah, everyone's just like, all right, you're killed.
Okay, you're dead.
I also had a very funny moment doing that too. It was, I don't know. Yeah. There was
So-
a country.
It's them now.
Yeah.
There was a
Mad-
country. I won't say the country, which country it was, because I don't want to bad name any
Poland.
countries.
Poland.
But there was another country with us, and there was like 8 of them.
Mm.
Not speaking that good English. I think I have a picture of them too. And that was like when we were our building was being infiltrated by like 40 19-year-olds that were like the bad guys. We was like 18 of us and then like 8 of these other countrymen that were just like, what do you want us to do? Like, and I'm like,
Who the hell?
I think one of our guys told him like, all right, get over there, get to that room, get in that corner, because they didn't have night vision and we had night vision. So we blacked out the lights and we're just like, 19-year-olds are walking in and we're like either shooting them or like there's one guy knife killing everyone, like whispering like knife kill, which was hilarious. And then finally you're hearing like all the guys with like the big A-dub machine guns are like shooting and it's loud, and you have fake crashes. And then we finally, after like an hour, we have like 8 to 10 of these like kids handcuffed laying on their stomach. So we've like grabbed them and taken them captive. And they were just like, all right, fuck it. Just like, this is it. The town's over. Like you could tell like the director of it was just like, okay, like you're dead. Like we need to kill these guys, kill these SEALs. They're just taking our guys. We were surviving. Yeah. We're like taking people captive. And I was a new guy.
Killing
so I was like
all
at a
of them.
window and like grabbing people, putting them down, staying at my window. I was looking at people in my nods and like they had mono nods and I'm just like, they couldn't see you well because all their stuff was just not as good as ours.
Yeah.
And then our countryman in the corner, once everything turned on, lights went on and I walked in the room and they were in a beehive of guns pointed right at me. And I think someone shot me. They're like, I'm like, dude. And they're like,
save the town.
literally 8 guns in a beehive pointing at me. Like some kneeling, some laying down, some standing. All the guns pointed at me.
Like a cartoon.
Lights came
Poland
on.
for
They
sure.
shot me.
Yeah.
And then the main guy like
Just
drops
kidding, I
his
have
gun.
No idea. I love
He
Polish
drops his
people.
gun. The main like absolute sweetheart
I don't know one Polish.
drops his gun. He's like, comes up to me and he's like grabs my shoulder. He's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Was it a laser or was it those little
It
rubber
was
ones?
it was a laser.
Oh, okay, so they weren't actually hitting you with anything.
No, yeah, to my recollection, it could have been, but I think it was a laser.
they weren't
because I don't
real
remember us having goggles.
knifings.
I don't remember us having goggles. Yeah, or else that would have been not. I would have been more frustrated if I got shot with a paintball because that would have been like
Yeah, especially when the lights came on and it was.
Yeah, it was like,
it's
all right,
over.
we're done, and lights came on. I
And
walked
then
in
you
the
just
room,
walk
shot,
in normally, and you're
kill, and there's this. I'm so sorry. Like they're still holding their guns. That was so freaking funny. I'm so sorry. And then we get a picture together.
Sorry. Just happy as can be. Is that him now?
That was Dustin Allewine.
He was the foreigner.
Yeah.
I'm imagining you turn on the lights. I mean, for some reason, like they're all really small and they're all like stacked in a corner.
They were very small. Well, there some tall guys and then some kneeling and some laying, and then it was a big ball of
However,
guns
to make
staring
it
at me.
a beehive, as he said.
Yeah, how do you form
A beehive of guns. They were next
I was
to each
thinking
other. all
more of
point.
like a porcupine.
Yeah, it's like a
bunch
porcupine.
of gun barrels.
sea urchin kind of
Yeah, exactly.
sea urchin formation.
Rogue sea urchin.
Once again, I will not say the country of who it was, but I'll tell you guys after the pod.
That's fascinating.
Brothers of War.
The
But anyway,
Brothers of War.
that's great. It's fun training.
Yeah, and it was all in the Great Park in Irvine.
Yeah, that was
all
at
at
Lake Forest Sports
Hills
Park
High
next to
School.
Saddleback Church. Rick
is all
Warren.
at Saddleback
Rick Warren was the general. All at Saddleback Church.
Dressed up in a really strange general costume with like the little beret hat on,
Yeah.
Whole thing funded.
knee high,
By Saddleback Church.
knee high leather boots on.
Joey dressed as
Stomping.
Jesus on a donkey, kind of just walking the villages.
Joe is a role player.
And
Just
ends up being
people fanning him with
Jesus
palm
is
fronds.
coming to
Yeah.
the people of the town.
yeah,
He's
crucifix.
showing up to the people dying in the town.
crucifixion reenactment.
We're doing a crucifixion reenactment. Romans versus townspeople.
Yeah.
Yeah, no matter what is going on in the town, you guys must stay in character
until you hear the same word.
until you hear the town can be taken at any moment. And they're just having a
This is so scary to me.
I think you guys would have a lot of fun with that kind of stuff.
yeah, for sure.
For sure.
I get really scared by the like people playing a
I wanna
role
enlist.
and then they like
I want to enlist.
like they don't know when to turn it. You know, it's like it's very like if nobody's watching. Like if you guys were in the room and there's no like cameras, there's nothing, and then they're still doing the role, and you're like, okay, we don't have to do the role right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that for some reason
yeah.
that
You're
really
in
freaks
character,
me out.
yeah.
That freaks me out.
Well, you guys would you would like this when we would do our own training. There would be something called I think it was called a red man, and he's dressed up in just like a bunch of like shin pads, just extra gear. So as much as you shoot him, he like won't die, and he's positioned in houses when you clear a house to get you like with his bare hands and see what you do. Like his goal is to get you to the ground and you to physically fight him, and like they're hitting you pretty hard, like they're going at it, and
Did
you
you
could
ever
go
get
at it
attacked by
pretty
the red
hard
man?
with them too.
Did you get attacked by the red man?
I think once or twice, but I kind of really evaded it pretty quickly, or might have shot him once. It was
Right
one of
before it?
those. I do remember shooting one, but it happens. Yeah, I do remember hearing stories of like, guys, the lights come on and like someone's like bleeding because like their nods are here, and then he hits him in the face, so the nod like hits their eye or something.
But it's just
or like some guys are rolling on the ground. It's not all the time. It's more like, hey, tonight and the next night, the red man is in play kind of thing.
That's
So you're just like every door or closet. It's like he could be somewhere. So
wait, so just like in your like you're going
I'm
to
so
eat food
confused.
and there's a red man somewhere,
or like
it's
at Subway,
or it's like
no. It's like a fake. It's a fake training mission.
Okay,
like,
so you're,
hey,
like,
this
in the
building is.
mission. Okay.
We need to find someone in this building. Go. It's going to take 30 minutes. Red man's in play or something like that.
Oh my God, the red man. Is there a professional red man?
I think it's called Red Man. I'm so bummed if it's not going to be called Red Man, but I think
the
it's
red
called
man.
I think it's
I'm a
called
professional
Red
red man.
Man. But I don't know if they do that anymore, or if they changed it, or if they changed the name.
I can't.
But
believe
it's very
you're
fun.
able to handle all this. This is really.
And I've been the Red
Yeah.
Man too. I got to be the Red Man.
Santa.
Yeah, I got to be because then I was like, they needed me for something when I was in between getting to a team, and they're like, all right, you need to go help with training, and you're
You're the red
gonna
man.
dress up in Hajj gear. And then they're like, all right, cool. Dante, we need you as Red Man. Here's go. Here's your mask. Here's that. And this is when I first figured out about it. And they're like, all right, you're going to hide in this closet. It's a fake door. It's a hidden closet, a fake hidden door. And they're like, all right, when you get a little headset. So like someone's controlling you. Like, all right, I want you to, they're entering the building right now. I want you to grab the first guy that walks in. Like, go after him. So I did that. And I think I was shot immediately.
With what?
With a paintball or something.
Oh, okay.
And then I think the headset might have been like, all right, go down. You're down. So like they're telling you like, go down. And then I think the second round, they're like, all right, cool. Role players. They're getting you set up. They're like, role players. The dog is in play. No. They didn't say that. They said it as in like, I remember just like not having a cup on that time, or like forgetting my cup.
Mm-hmm.
Because a cup's good to have for if you get hit in the balls. And then they were like, the run was about to start, and they were like, okay, wait, did someone say a dog? Like, this is going over on my headset. They're like, did someone say a dog's in play? Whoa. We don't have a muzzle on the dog. Whoa. Like that was what I heard.
Oh no.
It was like, did someone say there's a dog in play? We don't have a muzzle on the dog. And there was like chatter. And I'm like, oh,
like the people
dear
running
Lord.
it were like freaking.
No. The guys running it were like, oh no, the platoon that's about to do this mission,
Has a dog.
this training mission,
Yeah, the
is
dog's
using their
active
dog,
without a
and the
muzzle.
dog doesn't have a muzzle.
Gnarly.
So I was the red man. So I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna get bit by a dog. So I can't exactly remember what happened. I didn't get bit by a dog. I think I might have just like
Killed it.
They might have told me to stay in the closet. They might have muzzled it, but I just remember that being a panic moment to like, oh my gosh, I'm about to get bit by a dog. Because like their fear in their voice was like, whoa, there's a dog on this? He doesn't have a muzzle. and it was like, all right, start. And I'm like, okay.
For sure.
Great.
I'm going to stay in this closet until somebody takes down that dog.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna let you boys finish this
That's
one.
scary.
Yeah.
Aren't we done now?
Yeah, that's
Basically?
good. That was good. We'll end on the muzzle.
All right.
The muzzle dog. Any final words, thoughts?
No.
How long have you had a
How long have you
been
had
a boyfriend? How long have you had a dog? Is he muzzled?
Speaking of dogs, do you have a dog muzzle?
No, my dog doesn't have a muzzle. My dog doesn't need a muzzle. He's way too gentle.
How long have you been a boyfriend?
Final
Final question. We're getting a question.
I don't know.
Now.
Oh, he does
There's
have
no
a muzzle.
muzzle on the dog.
There's no muzzle on the dog.
I'm not sure, but it's happened. I don't know, like
3 months.
6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Something like that. I don't know.
Wait, okay,
Not
where
sure.
did you guys meet? Actually, this is for me.
This is for me.
This isn't for the pod. This is for me.
Um.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, we met in Vegas.
You know, my cousin met her husband in Vegas,
Whoa.
and they've been married for only a few years, but they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, that's
So
great.
But they're
positive.
divorced.
They are. He killed her.
Still married.
Wait, when
On
was-
paper.
Okay, met in Vegas.
Yeah, we met in
Should we
Vegas.
talk quiet so she can't hear this.
No, we met in Vegas at a concert. And then, yeah, we headed off there. Nothing really happened at all there. We mostly just connected. And then we hung out.
Flirt.
Yeah, several days later. Back in Orange County. And then, yeah.
Where
got
we are
together.
now? Does she live here?
No, she does not live here.
Oh, okay.
She lives in New Zealand.
Riri.
Zealand.
Riri.
Yes.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're gonna move there.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna move there, and you're
okay.
Gonna go
Giving-
visit. Gonna see what it's like.
down to the house.
They
Gonna go check it out.
Yeah, I would like to go.
How about
there,
you,
actually.
though?
I would like to go there. You move to New Zealand. I'll move to Venezuela, and we'll see who lasts longer. Who comes back hardened?
Well,
Hardened.
Venezuela's about to get
I know.
screwed up by the U.S. Armed
Poor
Forces.
Venezuela, dude. One time for the
New
Venezuelans,
Zealand's
you know
doing just
the guy Miguel Rojas from the Dodgers that hit that big home run is Venezuelan.
I did not know that.
I know, because I said to Zia, the Venezuelan, I said, it's so cool because he had tequila. I was like, that Mexican dude, what's his name? And she's like, he's not Mexican, he's Venezuelan. And I was like,
Oh.
I'm from Peru, estupido.
that one's on me, dog. From Caracas.
Well,
So, do you guys speak Spanish together? Her native tongue?
I get really nervous.
Where's
then I
where's your
don't.
Spanish at?
Like, not.
You're mostly just a singer.
It's been at the same.
it's based.
It's based. I don't know how to get it better. The only way to get it better is to
Speak it.
speak it to people here, but nobody wants to do that.
Besides your girlfriend.
Yeah.
That's
But then even
vulnerable.
for her, she likes speaking English sometimes because it makes her, well, she's really good at it, and it also, yeah,
It helps her. It makes her
Mhm.
better at. So
it's so difficult.
how good is her English?
Like perfect.
I don't know about that.
So
We're speaking perfect English.
She is never. She actually taught me a word yesterday that I didn't know. I still can't repeat it. I don't know what it is. An English word.
She was lying.
And I was like, what is this word? And had to look it up on the Google machine.
Wonder what it was.
I don't remember. It was something. It was like an adjective of some kind. And I'd never heard it.
It was glorious.
It's Gloria.
She. What does that mean?
What is that?
Yeah.
No, but it's so hard because okay, for example, the little barbershop, El Senor barbershop.
Yep.
right there.
Used to go there.
Okay, great spot. Went
Yeah.
there for the first time. And I was all stoked because I'm like, oh, I should just try and speak Spanish to those guys. Or when I go to El Adobe, for example,
Yeah.
or any of these places. But nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do that.
No, they just want
They just want you to,
they want the transaction.
yeah. And then they also, when you start doing that, they just look at you because they don't expect it. So they're like,
They could think you're like
what?
a cop.
Exactly.
I run into something when I'm trying to speak Spanish is like I grew up hearing Spanish. My mom speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
And then so I can speak it with like not a good accent, but I say the
Correct.
words somewhat correct. I don't sound like a complete white person, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll like say something, but I
Woof.
don't. My Spanish is really bad. But when they hear me, they're like, "Oh, this guy can speak Spanish, or he can get by." And then my Spanish,
and
is
then
just
they go, and then
horrible.
they take
and they're
off
like,
on you.
Then they're just confused.
Like,
yeah,
what the hell?
yeah. They
Yeah.
take exactly. They start running.
Then it's like,
Yeah.
Huck, you got anything?
just looking at you.
He's unmuzzled.
He's unmuzzled. Unmuzzled.
Come here.
Yes, the Spanish is hard. I don't know how to. I gotta get to the next level.
Come on.
What are you doing with your stomach?
Very timid dog. Come on, bud.
My brother's getting his GSP back tomorrow, and we're gonna go hunting with him on Sunday.
Where was the GSP? Is he at training?
Training academy,
No way.
hunting academy.
Good boy.
What's he being trained for?
He's being trained for circus.
What are you guys gonna hunt?
I think chucker, some bird
I don't know. What that
from
is.
Afghanistan. I think is.
Have
where
you
it's
ever
from.
hunted with pointers?
Yeah, one time.
Super fun. It's cool.
It was pretty fascinating.
I got Huck from a bird hunting trainer, like a legit bird hunting trainer. And I didn't want to hunt him or anything, but that's
Yeah.
just like it was reasonably priced.
Yeah.
So I went to go out to get him, and he was like, right when I got there, he's like, "Are you gonna hunt this dog?" I'm like, "No, I don't think so." I was like, I would like to hunt in the future, but I don't really want to get into like the whole dog training thing. He's like, yeah. He's like, this dog's not gonna hunt. I'm like, why? And he goes, well, I'll be honest with you. His mom and dad are like field hunting award winners. He's like, I'll give you the pedigree, but yeah, this dog's not. Yeah, this dog's not cutting it. And I was like, why? And he's like, well, he's just not. He was really vague, but he was saying like, Huck was 12 weeks, but he's like, just so you know, he's like, I take 2 of the best dogs for me to breed myself and train and hunt. The rest of the dogs, I train them and I sell them off for a lot more money.
Yeah.
And whatever dogs, and he said there's always 1 or 2 in the litter that just
Don't.
and he said you can tell right away.
Well, you didn't
That's Huck.
That's one of.
That's Huck.
He didn't know he'd be on a podcast. I'll tell you that much.
That's
Yeah.
true. Look at him. He's like couldn't care less.
So that's my boy.
Where was this?
It was in near like Wrightwood, which is up by like Mount High. There's a guy out there that does.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wonder
he
if it's the
breeds.
same dude.
It could be. I forget what town it is, but yeah, it's up there.
It's that's because that's where my brother's dog is.
I'm extremely jet lagged. I need to go to bed. I'm useless here. I'm so tired.
Thanks, Ant. Thanks for
Thank you,
for
Ann.
doing this. This really was
Thank you,
this was
Dante,
great.
for
coming.
I'm glad
Jake.
we could make your. We can make
It's the
your
most
big
sincere
podcast.
thank. You never
you, man.
thanked me like that ever. We've been
Thank you,
roommates
man.
for a long time.
Yeah, just thank you guys. It's really good that you guys
Thank you
came.
for coming.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming.
I mean, it was really good.
Whenever you need
I'm
me,
vulnerable.
I'm always down to support. I might not always have the best banter,
Oh, this is good.
but
This is great.
We gotta support the grind, you know.
Gotta support it. You know.
I'll talk about anything. You ask me whatever you want,
I have so many questions.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
All right.
Next
Next one.
time.
Next one.
Good stuff.
Peace.